So I don't do, he's just gonna hit me yet. There we go. I don't do a lot of videos that you guys see normally that, you know, I shoot it and it's the next day that it comes out. But you're kind of getting that. You're kind of getting that because I'm shooting this today and we're traveling tomorrow. And I think this video may even come out tomorrow, maybe, or the next day. Anyways, I'm going to Costa Rica with my wife. We're going and shooting a friend of ours getting married, and they asked us to do the wedding photography for them. So I said, sure, why not? Why not? So packing up my bags, and I'll be completely honest with you, I am a little concerned about what to bring. So this is my bag. Now I'm actually bringing 2 bags with me. 2 bags and a tripod in my checked bag, because the tripod really, I think, is going to be a nice to have, not necessarily a need to have it. I could make do without it. But because it's large enough, I think I'm going to put it in my checked bag. And camera gear, the stuff that I'm like, I need to make sure it gets there, is coming with me, of course, on my carry-on. So I am using the PGY Tech bag. You guys may be able to see it here. It's large, PGY Tech, right? I'll just kind of move that. I'm knocking stuff over. PGY Tech. But I'm trying to, you know, it's funny. I'm trying to be somewhat minimalist. I don't know if that's successful by any means. I got a lot of stuff in here, a lot of stuff that I'm bringing that I have from last time that I really don't think I necessarily need right now. But I'm going to open the bag. We're going to actually pack the bag so you guys know what I'm bringing. Okay, let's start. Okay, so this is the bag here. This is the bag here. I had to sort of unpack it first to make sure I had room for everything. So let's start, and I may end up organizing this a little differently down the road, because, you know, just to make sure everything's exactly the way I want it. It's nothing's sticking quite exactly, maybe, but we get an idea. Okay, so number one, cameras are important. Yes. So I have this camera, which I'm bringing, and this is right here. You guys hopefully can see it. This is my Canon EOS R7. I'm gonna put it right there because it fits, which is excellent. Now, before we actually go, I'll take this upstairs. I am going to make sure that I'm charging all my batteries. Of course, everything's charged. All the memory cards are empty. Memory cards are in the cameras, etc., because that's important. Now, for lenses, for me, I am going to be taking this one, which is a 70-300. Now, it's not a f2.8 lens or anything like that. It's not even an f4 lens. It's an f4 to f5.6. So, you may be thinking, you're using that for a wedding? And the simple answer is, yes, I am. Because you may be able to see it here, it has a speed booster on it. And that speed booster on this is going to give me closer to an actual 70-300. Plus, it's going to give me extra light, which actually makes this closer to an f2.8 to an f4. And on my R7, the combo should actually work really great if I want to be back during the actual ceremony and get some up and close shots. And because this is an outdoor wedding, you know, in a tropical location, light shouldn't be an issue anyway, so we should be good. My primary lens that I'm going to be bringing is this one here. This is one of the ones that I'll be using primarily, and it's a 28-70 f2.8 lens. This one here, it's an older lens, but you know what? It works really good. So I have no real needs to have anything else. I just got to find a spot for that. That may fit in there. I may have to adjust just a little bit, but so be it. I'm sure I can squeeze that in there somehow, like so. Yes, excellent. All right, so camera number 2. Camera number 2 is actually what I'm shooting with right now, which is my R6, but we'll just pretend, we're bringing this camera. This is my R, and At first I was going to use my R and my R6 together, but I ended up buying the R7. And the big reason that I want the R7 over the R, crop versus full frame, you might be thinking you want the full frame. And normally I'd say you're right. But dual card slots and newer technology, so the autofocus and everything like that is way better, I find, on the R7. And because of the lens combo and everything that I'm using with the speed booster, I find that it should work just fine. So we're gonna pretend this camera is coming. That one would fit right in there, right? My R6 will have the 28-70 on it. That's kind of the combo that's going to be going there. Next lens, and possibly, it could possibly be the only other lens that I'm bringing, I think. I'm not 100% sure. And I'm bringing the 80, it's a Viltrox, it's the 85 1.8. And this is what I'll use primarily for doing like portrait stuff of the couple. Plus, I'll probably use it a lot when the light gets a little dimmer, because it's a 1.8. So that should work quite nicely. We'll just throw that one in there. You guys should be able to possibly see it right over there. Excellent. Bags filling up. For fun sakes, I'm bringing this little microphone, and I honestly can't even remember who this mic's by, but I'm bringing this for doing some just normal, running around for my own self, because maybe I want to do some vloggy stuff. I'm also bringing a light panel, because for those times that I want some extra light, I'm going to bring a light panel, which is going to be excellent. Okay, we'll zip it that side so things don't just start falling out. And I am also going to bring a battery pack. So this is a 20,000 milliamp battery pack. Now the nice thing about it as well is it does have all the actual cables attached to it. Plus you can plug extra stuff in here. So for whatever reason I need to charge some batteries or charge an action camera or whatever, I have it. We're good to go. Super nice. Last thing that's kind of gonna get stored in here, and again I may need to do some reorganizing possibly, is I am bringing a flash. So I have this is a Godox flash. This is the V1C. Now the C is Canon. They have a V1S, a V1N, etc., etc. But I'm bringing this with me. This is coming with the transmitter. Now I don't even know if I'm going to use this really, because I'm not a big off-camera flash person, and I do think the lighting should be good enough. That's why I'm bringing like the light panel, because I do think the light panel will do the job for what I need. So this may not even come in this bag. This may actually go in a second bag, or go in just my another check bag that my wife's bringing, just because if I don't have it, it's not a big loss, right? Not a big loss. So those two pieces together. Camera gear wise, that's kind of it, right, for what I'm bringing. Now I am bringing a tripod. I have a K&F tripod, and it's a tripod. I would normally just show it to you. It's a tripod that one of the legs can come off and turn into a monopod. So if I just want to run around and take shots with it, I have it. But if I want a tripod, I can put the leg back in, and we have a tripod, and we're good to go. Now, not necessarily that I would use this or will use this for doing wedding photography stuff, but I am bringing this here. This is an iPhone mount with a cold shoe adapter on it. And the reason I bring this as well is that this is like the photo bag, but I am bringing some cameras for my wife so that she has a camera to just take some pictures, during the ceremony or when we're out just doing some stuff while we're traveling. She likes to have a little camera with her. So I am bringing her the little the ZV-E10, which is my top-down camera here. She's going to get this. And a lot of times, too, what I'll do is I'll actually put my phone in here, or I'll put an extra battery in here. For instance, I could put this battery in here and tether it straight to the camera so that this battery is charging those cameras, because the Sony batteries can actually run, or the Sony cameras can run off of an external battery, which is super nice, super nice. Of course, I do have this right here, and this is my SD card carrier. It's watertight, dust tight, whatever. That's going in there. I have a lot of cards. Majority of them are 128 gigs. There are a couple 64 gigs. But that was another reason that I went with the R7 and the R6. And the big one is both of those cameras actually are dual card slots. So I can be shooting with backup all the time, which is super nice. This bag will also carry my laptop. So I am bringing a 13-inch MacBook Pro M1. That's coming with me. And again, maybe not in this bag, but in my other checked bag, I am bringing this little package here, which is my Insta360 cameras. Not that, again, I'm going to use these for wedding photography by any means, but I will be using them for little outings that we do, because we do hope to be able to do some, little ATV tours or something like that. So I think those will be super nice to bring with us, so that we can get some video of those little tours. Should be nice. You will be seeing a little video coming out after we get back, but I am bringing these. You guys may not even know what these are. These are little silica gel holders that you can throw in your camera bags, because when you are doing a destination wedding, for example, excess humidity and heat to colds and all that can cause condensation and like fog on your lenses. So that's something we don't want to happen. So I'm going to have these in the bag. And I also am bringing in these, these are little body tape, basically. So you can tape or stick a lavalier microphone onto it. So this is something that I hope to put on the groom and have it recording audio back. Now, I haven't 100% decided exactly which set of wireless mics I'm going to be bringing with me, but I have a feeling, because I tested these just recently, that it'll be these, because I was quite a fan of the sound quality that came out of them. So I think these ones will come with me. So one receiver, one transmitter, one for me, one for the groom, me being the camera, right? Those will go in here as well. And that's kind of it for this, I think, camera bag. Memory cards. Oh, batteries. I'm going to be bringing 2 batteries that are in each camera, and then 4 additional batteries that are sitting on chargers. So we have a whole bunch of batteries. Now I'm running 2 official Canon batteries and 4 small rig batteries. So I found the small rig batteries, for one, they're still fairly new, since I only got them in the middle of December, I think it is. So they haven't had a lot of wear to them, which is great. And secondly is, during my test, they were actually pretty close to what the actual Canon batteries did. So we should be able to get a lot of photos, a lot of video, and all that kind of stuff from those 2 cameras, or those batteries. So I think those 6 batteries in total, I should be super good for possibly the whole trip, not just the wedding day. As far as I know, photo-wise, a lot of people have said that 1 battery, possibly 2 per camera is lots, but if you're splitting them between 2 cameras, all your photos, 1 battery on each camera probably will do you. So excellent. Last but not least, again, this is why I'm packing this up early in the morning, so that I have the whole day to be like, oh, I forgot something. But last but not least, which I think, I know, is I'm bringing this camera bag right here. And this is a camera bag that actually, I think the review is officially coming out today of it. And I'm bringing this because I don't want to necessarily be carrying this around during the wedding, for one. I don't want to be carrying it around when I'm just walking around taking shots of the resort or wherever I am. And this is a much smaller bag. It does allow me to fit 2 camera bodies in it if I want. But it's a much nicer, small, little compact bag that I can bring with me if I want to just go out and shoot. Take 1 camera, 1 lens, 2 lenses, whatever it is, right? This is way nicer. Throw it over. It's a nice little shoulder bag, messenger style bag. And that's going to go in our checked bag again, because if it makes it there, awesome. If it doesn't, it's not going to kill me. So that's also coming with me as a secondary. And again, for you guys, just so you know, 2 extra cameras are coming. Mary's bringing those, which again is the ZV-E10, and we are bringing the ZV-1F because I want to test it, and that's gonna kind of be my vlogging camera for the trip. So all the vlog footage that you see on those videos once we get back, ZV-1F. All right, guys, this thing is loaded. We are leaving at our flight leaves at 6 something in the morning tomorrow, and that's flying us from Halifax to Montreal. We spend the day there, and then we fly to Costa Rica the following day. Yeah, it's there's a lot of, I don't know, there's a lot of nerves. It's weird. It's stressful packing for stuff like this, I find. That's it. We have to be up at 3 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to continue my packing. I got to pack some clothes, I guess. And make sure all these batteries are charged and make sure I actually have everything. But I think I do. I think we're good. And that's it. I will see you guys when I get back. I've got videos lined up for you for the next week. So, cool. And that's it. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the little notification bell. And I will see you fine folks tomorrow in a video that was shot last week. And I will see you again once I get back. Later, my friends.